skies, low 42. 60% chance for rain tomorrow, high 65. The outlook for Friday, thunderstorms possible, a high 62. Scattered showers, 58 on Saturday, and for Sunday, sunshine with a high 48. Overnight low was 30, yesterday's high 51. Currently, humidity at 90%, winds are calm, pressure at 30.42, visibility at 10 miles. Right now, we've got sunshine and 32 currently at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo!
Oh, yes, it is.
We got room for a camel in here.
I don't know. It is time for morning coffee. Good morning.
And a pleasant good morning to all of us. KO Wednesday here. Ken Odie, the provocateur of Facebook posts that get people riled up. And we'll get into that in a few minutes. There is so much to talk about today.
First and foremost, though, how's the internet?
Al Gore invented it.
Yeah. How's your internet, personal internet going in the man cave?
You really want to go down that road?
Well, we went down the rabbit hole yesterday. Might as well get back in.
I'm going to do a 30,000-foot quick. So when I got home, New Wave had a guy there, fresh, rosy-cheeked, 20-year-old son.
Right.
And I said, look, I didn't ask for you. I asked the guy that put in the original internet. What I want Wi-Fi in my house and in my former garage, my outhouse, my man cave. And he said, the guy that came here said he could do that. And so the fresh-cheeked young guy says, well, I don't see how that can happen. That would be against policy. I said, I don't care about your policy. I need my Wi-Fi back there in the man cave. He says, this was illegally installed to begin with.
That's what he told you?
Yes.
What's he going to make a citizen's arrest?
No, he said it comes from my neighbor's house.
You stole Wi-Fi from your neighbor's house?
Apparently, that's what the first guy did.
Hey, go to Chicago for your pretrial.
Yes. I'll own the cable company if I go up there.
That's right.
So he said, listen, here's what you do. It's no big deal. Just trench from the back of your house to the man cave, and then I can do something. So I don't have a trencher. I'm not ripping up my backyard for this. Just throw it over from the house. Oh, that would be against policy. Thank you. Let me get back to you. Just go. So I called Frontier.
Yeah.
I said, listen, here's the situation. I got a house. I got a garage. What can you do? We can do that.
All right.
All right. So they're going to come on Friday. So then I called New Wave to cancel.
Yeah.
They said, why are you canceling? I said, because you're idiots.
With a capital id.
And a half an hour later, they promised they'd have a trencher out to keep me as a customer. And that they would call me back by 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon to set it up so that we could solve this and then I would be safely in the New Wave fold.
And did they call back?
No.
No. Well, you know why? Because they just automatically scheduled you for 8:15.
They're there now. They got the trencher there at the house waiting for me. So I don't know what's going to happen.
You'll be getting a call here before.
You're going to go home. There's going to be a trench from the street all the way back to the alley. It's 3 or 4.
Everybody in this town and maybe this whole region has experienced when it comes to getting Wi-Fi in their house. It becomes a freaking journey.
It's a fiasco at times. It can be.
And the best they can do is, on Friday, the best that Frontier can do is say, well, we'll be there between
8 and 5?
No, I said I cannot. Let me be clear to you. I cannot be there between 8 and 9. And they said, well, we can maybe do 9 to 1.
All right, well. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hey, about your internet, at least you have the opportunity to get it. I live 6 miles south of Albany, and I can't get anything.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure that would be a bigger pain.
Yeah, sure would. All right, thanks for the call.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so here's the thing. I'm still a customer of New Wave. I haven't pulled it between the two buildings or that they just put it in one building and say that there's enough bandwidth for it to go into the other building. That's where I am. Isn't that amazing? Oh, well. I have the bucket of bunk.
Okay.
Do you want the bucket of bunk?
Let's
coming in?
get
Let
to
her
it.
rip.
Gloria Swanson was born on this date in 1899. Now, she was a pistol. She had 6 husbands, 3 kids.
One for each chamber.
Yes.
That's right.
She was a star of the silent screen. She was a vegetarian starting in 1928.
Wow.
When it wasn't fashionable.
It wasn't. If you look at her personal life, it goes like this: marriage, affair, divorce, marriage, affair, divorce, marriage, affair, divorce. She was a free spirit, so to speak. And she also was known, she went and testified at John Lennon's immigration hearing to help him get citizenship. Gloria Swanson.
Now that's a trivia question and a half
Yeah.
there.
No one ever get that. Also born today, David Jansen. What do you remember about him?
He's a fugitive.
And the Green Berets.
Yes.
Yep.
Richard Kimball was his character in The Fugitive from 1963 to 1967. In 1996, TV Guide said he was one of 50 of the greatest TV stars in history. He was a heavy drinker. And this is another one of those. You never believe, it's hard to believe, 4 packs of cigarettes a day.
Wow.
That's 80 cigarettes.
It's amazing how he got anything done.
Of course, in that era, that was okay.
Well, it wasn't for him. He died at 48 of a heart attack. I think I know why.
Assumed risk.
His pallbearers at his funeral was an absolute star-studded cast. Milton Berle, Johnny Carson, Richard Harris, Rod Stewart.
Where does he come in this?
I have no idea.
Rod Stewart. I thought you were going to say some one-armed guy.
One-armed guys can do that.
You're on the left butt on your good arm.
Yeah. Gregory Peck was a pallbearer.
Good heavens.
Is that incredible? Oh, well,
He must have been pretty well liked.
must have. It's good if you needed a bum a cigarette.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you made a...
Quentin Tarantino was born on this date in 1963. That makes him 56.
the director
He
and actor.
An independent film owner. Maker. His first was Reservoir Dogs
Great film.
in 1992.
Great film.
Kill Bill 1 and 2.
Eh.
Yeah, they were okay.
I watched it because Uma Thurman was in it. And
Well, you know
watch
what?
her.
There was.
She's good to look at.
She was, and that was part of the problem. She was allegedly one of the victims of Harvey Weinstein, and Tarantino got involved in that whole thing.
Oh.
Not in a pleasant way with Weinstein. Django Unchained. Pulp Fiction.
No.
He wants to retire by the age of 60, and he's 56. So.
I think he could probably retire now if he wanted to.
He bought a theater in downtown Hollywood, an old theater, where he promises only film will be shown forever.
Only film of Quentin Tarantino?
No,
Okay.
just film,
Just film.
not digital.
Okay.
So
I like that.
it's a good idea. He's also known for the controversy in his films, especially racial slurs. He and what's the name of the guy who was the black African American movie guy? Have been in a running war.
Oh,
Spike Lee.
Yes, they don't like each other much at all, and he's also got a lot of gratuitous violence. You talked about a couple of scenes that disturbed you from his movies. Mariah Carey, born on this date, and that's questionable. We don't know. She won't let people know whether or not she's 48 or 49.
But she was born
She
on
was
this
born
date.
on this date, but she doesn't give the right. She won't give the right year.
It doesn't matter. All I know is Mariah Carey can sing, and she's good to look at.
Now she porked on a little bit there,
Well, yeah, a little bit.
but she's lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. She's so the age is in dispute. We think she's 49 today. She has a 5-octave voice.
And she can hit all the octaves.
She had her first number one. Her first 5 number ones. Her first 5 songs were number
Really?
one. That's a record. Nobody's ever
Yeah.
done the first 5 songs being
And
number
maybe
one.
nobody will ever. Even the Beatles didn't do that.
No, they did not. 2 husbands, 2 kids. Nick Cannon was the last husband, and that broke. She had twins with him, and she says she's bipolar,
Okay.
and I'll take her word for that. I'm not going to argue with her.
Yeah. Might get hurt if you do.
You could. Fergie, or Stacey Ann Ferguson of the Black Eyed Peas,
Okay.
was born in this date in 75. That makes her 42, 43, 44, 44, 44. She separated from her husband and declared that she was a pinch hitter.
Okay.
She can bat from both sides of the plate,
a
so to
switch
speak.
hitter.
Yes, not a pinch. She might pinch. She's a switch hitter.
Okay.
Meaning there's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yep.
I don't have to go further than that. Looking at
Balk.
this date. March 27th, 1860. The corkscrew, patented by M.L. Byrne. Well,
Wine
good for
lovers
him.
everywhere
right.
will thank that guy.
1884, the first long-distance phone call was made from Boston to New York. 1899, the first international radio transmission between England and France, achieved by Italian inventor Marconi.
Guillermo Marconi.
Yes, that broadcast was done by Dave Land. A lot of people don't realize that. Dave was doing the Fairfield mystery voice at that point, and that went across the big pond.
Ah, okay.
All right.
So
19
some of his relatives could hear.
Possibly in Great Britain. 1912, the first cherry blossom trees planted in Washington, D.C. That's beautiful this time of year. It really is.
And George Washington did not chop one down.
No, he didn't, honestly. 1955, Steve McQueen made his network TV debut in Goodyear Playhouse. 1985, Billy D. Williams received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Look at me, I'm Billy D.
Well, look at all the movies he was in. Brian's Song,
Yes, he was. He played Gelser.
Endless
I
Love.
don't want to talk about Brian's song.
We talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, we did talk about it a little.
Why did we talk about it? Because James Caan's birthday
Yeah,
was
because
yesterday.
James Caan's birthday, yeah.
Oh, we get Terry even talk about it.
He was in some of the Star Wars movies, too, Billy D.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
He was
That and Old Yeller,
Oh,
I'm down.
Yeah.
oh! Don't even bring up Old Yeller. 1998, the
And the Lou
USD.
Gehrig story.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that one too. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
1998, the FDA approved the prescription drug Viagra. It was the first pill for
Old guys.
men.
Old guys.
Some old guys.
Yeah.
The blue pill.
Uh-huh.
A new dawn for some men. 1951, Frank.
Because,
once again, I can't.
when you
I
take
can't do
that
it.
blue pill,
Yeah.
the sun always rises.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Another day. Frank Sinatra recorded "I'm a Fool to Want You" on this date in 1951. The Young Rascals recorded "Groovin'"
Groovin'.
in 1967 on this date. Bruce Springsteen's first video, "Rosalita," premiered on the BBC in 1979. And AC/DC released "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap" in the U.S. in 1981. And Sammy Hagar played his first show as the lead singer of Van Halen.
Tell you what, I went and saw Sammy Hagar a 3 years ago.
I think I wouldn't
It's
mind
been
seeing
several years ago. Saw him at the Fabulous Fox in St. Louis. What an incredible showman.
The Red Rocker.
Yeah.
He is.
Man.
He's,
he was 60, 61 at the time.
Yes.
And he was
Well, he owns that, what is that, tequila? Or,
Cabo Wabo.
Yeah, he has one in his hand all the time.
Yeah, he does.
All right, I got one more story before we take a break, okay?
All right.
Now, you need to think about this story because I think it makes real sense.
All right.
A naked man reportedly has been arrested in Moscow after trying to board a plane while shouting about how clothes make him less agile and aerodynamic. So he wanted to go on butt naked.
Welcome, comrade. You need clothes. What is Musa Squirrel?
Well, you know,
How can you argue with
in
it?
Russia, I think you would probably need some clothes.
How can you argue with
Because
this?
when it's cold, things shrink.
I don't think Viagra could help that, do you?
like a scared tortoise.
Wow.
How can you argue with the fact that you're more aerodynamic if you don't have any clothes on? I think the guy's got a
Speaking for
point.
myself, I know that I'm not more aerodynamic.
Wow.
Round is a shape, though.
So there you go. He says clothing impairs the aerodynamics of the body, and he flies with more agility when he's undressed.
But why does he need more agility on an airplane?
Yeah.
He's just sitting down.
He's chasing the flight attendant.
Well, okay, I can see that.
There you go. That's the bucket of bunk. And now you've bellied up to the trough of knowledge and slurped.
Well, you bail it up to the trough of something.
All right, back with more after this.
And now, a quick comparison from Grasshopper. When you're always on the go, what would you prefer? An office phone system?
Hey, it's Rochelle. Sorry I missed you earlier. Had an errand to run, but I'm back in the office, so give me a call when you get this.
Or one that works on your cell phone? No hardware needed, courtesy of Grasshopper.
Oh, one sec. It's a business call. Hi, this is Rochelle with Way Forward Partners. How can I help?
There's no contest. Put your best voice forward with Grasshopper, the virtual phone system for small business. Try it free at grasshopper.com.
Let's think about customization presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty Mutual customizes your auto insurance so you only pay for what you need. So why aren't more things in life customizable? Like, why do I have to pay a full gym membership when I don't even use all the equipment? Like the rowing machine. I don't know about you, but I'm not doing a ton of manual lake travel these days.
Go to libertymutual.com for a customized quote and you could save.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Equal housing insurer.
April showers bring March umbrellas. Brighton's Enchanted Garden umbrella is free with $100 purchase of Brighton. It's the prettiest way to brighten your day when the rain comes. What's new in the spring collections? Tribal, stars, stripes, fringe, and vintage graffiti tees. In Jag, the Amelia Slim in light gray, and the #1 Amelia cuffed hem in denim. Dresses from casual to Easter look, size small through XXX. Stop by and let the Carnaby girls tempt you with a new ensemble. Every day is a fashion show, so join the Carnaby Runway.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to our station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Deep South Restaurant, Nap Oil, Murphy's Pet Grooming and Boarding, and Serendipity Cards and Gifts. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long these deals will last.
Grab your moms, your daughters, and your friends and head to Fairfield for a shopping day geared just for the ladies. The Fairfield Retail Merchants and the Fairfield Chamber of Commerce have a full day planned for you. Socializing, shopping, and of course, sales. Girlfriend's Day Out is Saturday, April 6th. Plan to spend the day in Fairfield. Don't have a sitter for the kids? Don't worry, they have you covered. Babysitting will be available while you shop. Call 842-6116 for more information.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the Astrodome opened? The New York World's Fair reopened. President Johnson promised we'd never give up in Vietnam.
We will not grow tired. We will not withdraw.
We celebrated the centennial of the Civil War's end. Jack Nicklaus won the Masters with a record score. My Fair Lady won 9 Oscars, including Best Picture.
Why can't a woman be more like a man?
And this is what the radio is playing.
Baby, the rain must fall. Time of waiting for I'll never find another you. This could be the last time, baby. Let's play the game of Aiko, and gate your silhouettes on the shade. I be doggone. A bumblebee, an evil bumblebee. They all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Count me in.
Have we stumped you? Well, the answer and a chunk of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Champion Laboratories in Albion is expanding its workforce with increased competitive wages and a great benefits package. Assembly positions start at $14.75 per hour. Machine setup and warehouse positions start at $17.55 per hour. And maintenance positions start in the upper $20 per hour range based on experience. You must be available to work any shift. Apply in person at Champion Laboratories at champlabs.com or check out Facebook for more information. You can be the next champion of the extra mile.
April 1965. I'm telling you now.
Freddie and the Dreamers with I'm Telling You Now, the top song of April 1965. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
The Infinity 20 air conditioner from Carrier combines the energy efficiency of Green Speed Intelligence with the convenience of Infinity controls. The system only uses the energy needed to respond more precisely to your comfort needs. With reduced temperature swings, improved dehumidification, and ultra-quiet operation, the most advanced line of products from Carrier just got a lot cooler. Carrier, turn to the experts. Call Sam or Kara at Complete HVAC and Plumbing today at 445-3329 or visit their website at completehvac.org.
At WFIW and WOKZ, we realize that kids' ball games, caring for a family member, and a host of other things sometimes makes a part-time job more practical. Consider working at WFIW and WOKZ in sales and marketing, say 15 to 20 hours a week. You might not get rich, but you can earn some good money while working flexible hours. Contact WFIW and WOKZ for more information. The original company is an equal opportunity employer.
Lights, camera, action. Time to return to morning coffee on the station listened to, not just heard, WFIW.
Good morning. You got a strange taste in music.
I don't know. Bought a new album over the weekend. Double album.
Right.
Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, yeah.
And Alison Krauss, the bluegrass singer.
She used to be with Union Station, and of course, a solo artist. She's really renowned in the bluegrass industry.
Yeah, she is. Very, very interesting. Kind of a touch of modern bluegrass. There's there's a difference between bluegrass and modern bluegrass.
Yes.
Touch of modern bluegrass with the Led Zeppelin heavy, steel, with the Led Zeppelin type steel guitar. And,
was it a CD or an album?
Oh, it's an album.
You got like regular LP?
Double album.
An LP?
Yeah.
So that you could put it on a turntable.
That's generally where you put them on.
You're old school.
Nope. Actually, I just take a pin, and I hook a couple of speakers up to my ears, and then I take that pin, hook it up and hold on to a battery with my tongue and spin that record.
You're smart.
And the sound comes out.
I didn't realize you could buy new LPs.
Oh yeah, brand new.
They're coming back.
Yeah.
My grandson calls them big CDs.
Big CDs.
Big black ones. Big black CDs.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get a call back from the American Pickers?
We have not.
I have to say, Mike Wolf and Frank Fritz, they're looking for places in Illinois to be able to bring their show, American Pickers. Within the sound of my voice at this moment, there are places that would be as good for them to pick as any place they've been in the country.
They had better get here before April 27th, because when they have that cleanup day, it's all gone.
Yeah.
It's too bad on that cleanup day that you can't go on someone else's property and get rid of their junk.
I can think of a few places in town, right along Delaware.
You'd go in and take it out?
That, I would go in
My
and
father-in-law,
remove some items.
When we got done with the man cave, he put in new windows. He took the old windows, put them on the alley, and wrote free on them, and they were gone in 50 minutes. These were decrepit old windows, probably 80 years old.
But people use those for
decor,
decorations. And if it was the old style window panes, that's
yes, it was
the kind of the wavy glass type stuff.
No, I don't think it was wavy glass.
No, that's.
But here's the thing. That's an alley. That was behind the house. I didn't even know people came down that alley.
Years ago here in Fairfield, they had a cleanup week, and if you set something on the curb, no matter what it was, they'd come and get it. Tires, anything. And I think my youngest son was in a car seat, pulled up and took the car seat out, was going to transfer it to another vehicle, set it there by the tree, and I come back out, and the car seat's gone. So go around the block real quick. There's a guy there in a 110 truck, and there's my car seat.
Hey, listen,
up on top
we
of the
really
vehicle.
didn't want to give that away. But we're waiting. I think people ought to know that if you call 855-OLD-RUST, or if you send photos to American Pickers at CINEFlix, CINEFLIX.com, you can maybe entice them. I'd love to have them come through so you could see them working. We got a lot of people.
Guys, smile. I'm going to send them a picture.
There you go.
Old Rust.
Here's the thing. What you probably need to do, we need to get back with them and say, if you come by, that will help us with our negotiations with Megyn Kelly.
Right. And we'll get you some cake donuts from Bullards.
Have they ever had a pork burger?
Yeah. You know, yesterday after we talked about cake donuts,
yeah,
I had to stop by Bullards on my way back into town and get a cake donut.
You are weak.
Actually, 2 cake donuts.
One for each hand. You're weak, my friend. You're weak.
I don't know. They're blueberry cake donuts with that.
Oh, don't even say
it.
I'm hungry
man.
right now.
There used to be a spot north of Jeff called Twin Pines. I believe the gentleman's name was Lusk. The old timers around here will remember the man had at least 2 of everything that ever existed on Earth. I mean, it was like 40 acres of,
It would have
of
been.
junk.
It would
was
have been a dream for the
amazing.
American Pickers.
Absolutely. And it's
Gone.
It's gone.
That's a shame.
It's all gone.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, there's got to be a place like this. There's got to be people that have. I mean, you know, I got a pickup truck out of a barn. And keep on working on it, but there's got to be somebody that's got some barn finds around here.
Oh yeah.
Some neat stuff, or somebody that's a collector. I went down, no relation to you, the Turners down here, the sign company.
Oh yeah.
They have all kinds of oil. They call it Oiliana or something like that. It's the art. It's the marketing materials for the oil industry, and they have a huge collection in their shop there.
Really?
And so I mean, there's stuff like that, and they love stuff like that. Frank and
Mike.
Mike, yeah. So I wish we could get them here. I wish people would step up, and if they've got such a collection. Got this as well. The 9 to 5 ladies are heading back to work. Did you know this? There's going to be a
9 to
sequel.
5. Oh, really?
Dolly Parton, Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin. They're going to make a sequel.
Well, isn't there a TV show called 9 to 5 out now?
I don't know.
I thought there was.
I don't watch TV.
What's this new in 9 to 5, $15 an hour minimum wage?
Yeah. Maybe that's why they're making the sequel. Because, you know, instead of $8.25, they're going to get $15 an hour to make that movie.
Who's in that?
Probably
Dabney Coleman was in
Yeah,
there.
he was in
He's
there.
not around
He was the
us
boss.
anymore. Isn't he
I
gone?
don't think he's here anymore.
Yeah,
is
I
he?
think he left.
He was gone, yep.
The cast is ready to move forward with the project. Fonda is the executive producer. Dolly, Lily, and Jane together again.
You don't hear much out of Lily Tomlin
You don't.
much anymore.
1 ringy dingy,
Yeah.
2 ringy dingy. She was she was very good. There are the people, the family and the estate of Glenn Miller. I told you that I was going to go up. I think it's next month now, to a Glenn Miller concert in Effingham.
Yeah.
And there's more news about the fact that they're still convinced that some fisher, some guy with a net fishing, pulled up the plane and then was told to put it back down.
But he wrote down the coordinates.
Yes. So there's more. The family, or at least the descendants, Glenn Miller's son is gone now.
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying to see whether or not it would be advisable to see if they could recover that. I don't know why.
Yeah,
but they are. Here's something that I found interesting as well. If I know, Ken, how much you work out. And you too, Turner. I mean, you're right there next to the gym, and you guys probably up there all the time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Getting to the gym is a tall task for many adults.
I have to drive to the gym, by the way.
But once there, feeling comfortable enough to start working out may be even more of a challenge. A survey of 2,000 Americans found that about half of them expressed a fear of working out in front of others. The survey, sponsored by the protein drink Isopure, found that exercising is a daunting experience for adults who aren't gym rats. It's called gymtimination.
Really?
Yes. You know, they got all those mirrors. Everywhere you look around, you see your gut. Why would you want to be in there?
Because that should serve as motivation for you.
To become more aerodynamic.
That's right. While you're naked.
Nearly a third.
Just don't go work out at the gym naked.
Yeah.
Gymtimination may sound silly, but as many as 50% of the people say it's a phenomenon they experience when around others at their fitness club. Nearly a third of respondents report feelings of intimidation when working out near someone who is in excellent shape. Well, of course.
So they drive to the gym, get out of the car, walk in, and go, I can't work out now. I got to go home. And so they drive back home.
I just
the
don't.
gym's too crowded. I can't be here now.
No, I think it's all about, okay, so let's just be honest.
It's a self-esteem thing.
Sure. Okay, so let's just be honest. Now, you have two examples right here. This guy, before he went on his cruise, was on a roll of losing weight. How much did you lose?
About 22 pounds.
And how much did you pack back on after you got back from the cruise? Be honest.
80? No. About 15.
Yeah. I lost 12.
Well, you can do that on a cruise, though.
Oh, yeah, very easily.
My. Yeah, you can just graze.
Yeah.
Well, I lost 12, and I've put on a couple more since then. I'm still eating this unbelievably untasty Nutrisystem food. Cardboard with some mozzarella on it. That's about it.
All right,
very chewy.
Okay.
So, but I don't. I go out to the Bobcat Den.
Yeah.
By the way, last night I went for a walk with the hounds. They're so fired up, and they have such great traction. They just pull you down the street. I'm going down.
Maybe you should hook up a wagon or a cart or something.
I think I should. Yeah. I'm going down West Center. I see Lisa Conapassett, and she says, "Oh, those dogs are so cute." And as they're pulling me down the street, she said, I have a dog. Their dog, she says, about almost 100 pounds. And she took it for a walk, and it actually moved a couple discs in her back. She had to go get treated.
Wow.
So I don't think her dog's going to get walked again anytime soon. And mine, I took them, and it was really funny. Basset hounds. You can take them out for about a 2-mile walk.
Yeah.
The first mile, they're pulling you. The last mile, I'm pulling them.
Well, there you go. Another reason to have a cart.
That's
You
right.
know, they can pull you for the first mile. You can pull them back home.
That's probably a good idea.
Good morning. You're on. Well, nobody's there. Thought maybe that was Danny calling back from American Pickers.
She's going to have to call us back. I mean, we left a message for him, right? I mean, if you'll be professional about this, you got to call him back. We'll offer the American Pickers come in. We'll put a couple of extra chairs in here, and they can join us one morning.
You betcha. We'll get them some donuts, maybe a cup of coffee.
And then we want to video that and send that to Megyn Kelly saying, look, the big shots we have here.
That's right.
You still haven't landed, honey.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a great place.
She is just absolutely non-existent right now, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's still getting paid, Ken.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a problem.
See,
it's a pretty good deal when you get paid. You don't have to go to work.
Hard times ain't started yet for her.
No,
The hard times haven't started.
The gravy train's still flowing.
Yeah.
You know, I heard the other night that Bill O'Reilly is coming back to radio.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
He's doing a 15-minute program very similar to the Paul Harvey feature from years ago. Now, it'll be Paul Harvey with a Bill O'Reilly attitude, I'm sure. But he announced that apparently that he's going to try to do that. Now, of course, he was on radio and TV at the same time there for a long time. And then he got rid of the radio, and then, of course, the TV thing kind of went bad for him, as there were some allegations that maybe he wasn't a real gentleman at times with the fairer sex.
I have not watched mainstream news for probably 2 months.
No TV.
No, not on TV. No. If I watch it, it's C-SPAN.
I listen to our AM station.
That I do.
I listen to parts of Limbaugh. I listen to the financial ramblings of
Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey. And then after that, last night, I was listening to Dana Lash. And she was telling a story about how she did a story in East St. Louis right out of college. And I thought, that's interesting. So I pulled her up to see her background.
Mm-hmm.
She grew up in South St. Louis. She went to St. Louis Community College, where I was working before I came here. And she graduated with a journalism degree from Webster University. That's where I got my graduate degree. She's a St. Louis person, and she's the prime spokesperson for the NRA right now.
Yep, sure is.
All right, I think we do have a call. Hang on
All
a
right.
second here. Hello, Kent. Hello?
Somebody...
Hello, Kent, are you there?
No,
What did I do?
not quite sure.
All right, well.
Oh, I hear somebody. Hello? Nope.
Lost him. Okay. All right, that was Ken Henson, by the way.
Ken Henson.
And I apologize. I think I may have hung up on him. But Kent, if you give us a call back at 842-3715 is the phone number.
What did Kent want to talk about?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just had a note to call. Said he was on Park 7-1. And
Anyway, I want to
hit
tell you,
Park 7-1 and
if you're looking for some interesting talking, you don't want to watch what you have said you don't want to watch, Ken, at night. Dana Lash is pretty interesting. She's absolutely unfiltered.
Yeah,
and
she doesn't hold nothing back.
So I mean, and she has a real her perspective is defending people in flyover country. So I mean, we can certainly identify with that.
Absolutely.
All right, I got some help from Tom. Now we've got Ken on the phone. Good morning.
Hi, is this Mike?
I'm
this
here.
Is Mark.
Go
Mark
ahead.
and Mike and Ken.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to talk to Mike, but I can talk to all of you.
Sure.
I met Mike at Power Shop. I think it's back in November, so he probably won't remember me. But I was the guy that asked him if he was the radio guy. Anyhow, I was calling to say I was excited to learn that you was going to have the radio auction again.
Yes.
Where you could call in and bid by phone. But then Monday, I think it was, I learned that you was going to have to pay with a credit card or
a debit
card.
Yes.
And that cuts me out because I don't have a credit card or debit card. And then I think it was Tuesday you said you was going to have to call in, or not call in, but to register with the Big Deal store or whatever.
Right.
And I don't have a computer. So my comments is I just wish that you would reconsider and make it where everybody can participate in this radio auction, because not everybody has a computer and not everybody has a credit card or debit card.
Well, you could come out. The computer part of it we could handle from the standpoint you could come out the station and we could register you here. But the debit card and credit card part of it is company policy. I can't get around that. That's the handling of cash at the radio station is verboten from the original company. So this is the only way we can do it, quite honestly. We wanted to have the radio auction because it's very popular, but we're trying to streamline it just like you would have to go to a regular auction from the standpoint that you have to register on the way in. And then we're throwing all kinds of manpower at this thing, but we can't take cash or checks. So I'm sorry. I wish you could participate as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was just my comment. I mean.
All right.
Hey, Ken, can I make you here in town?
Yes.
Let me tell you, I'm going to make. Would you like to go to the Fairfield Rural Fire Department's annual fish dinner this Friday?
I guess.
Well, I'm going to give you 2 free tickets. They're worth $20.
Okay.
All you got to do is drop out here, and then I can shake your hand and tell you I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
I got your name down. You got 2 tickets here. All you have to do is come by and pick them up. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for listening too.
Thank you, Ken.
Bye.
All right.
All right. So I'm trying to make people happy here.
We have to take a break.
All right. Let's do that. We're going to come back with some KO trivia. Back after this.
What is hope? Hope to me was just that he would get to come home. I had no idea how hard it would be once he got back.
I wish she'd stop drinking so much. She thinks it's helping, but it's not. I hope she sees that soon.
I act like I don't care if he comes to my games, but I hope he does.
I used to hope he'd find happiness again. Now I hope our marriage makes it.
I hope Grandpa will get help. He thinks it's too late, but it's not.
With everything that he's going through, I hope he sees a counselor. I just want my brother back.
I hoped he'd get help. Stop hoping things would get better on their own. He told me to stop asking. I didn't. Then one day he asked for a ride.
Hope is knowing there are other families just like yours, that the veterans they love got help and recovered. Go to maketheconnection.net and turn hope into action.
Spring is a great time to save with William Noby & Company, your hometown John Deere dealership. Stop by any of our 13 locations April 11th through the 13th for our Drive Green event. Test drive lawnmowers, gators, and compact utility tractors to see what John Deere is all about. Get coupons for dollars off your equipment and parts purchases when you attend any of our Drive Green events. Visit us online for a full list of locations and phone numbers at wmnoby.com or text Noby to 555-888 to receive text updates on savings and events. Off coupons for whole goods valid through April 27, 2019. Coupons for parts and attachments valid through July 12, 2019.
Grab your moms, your daughters, and your friends and head to Fairfield for a shopping day geared just for the ladies. The Fairfield Retail Merchants and the Fairfield Chamber of Commerce have a full day planned for you. Socializing, shopping, and of course, sales. Girlfriend's Day Out is Saturday, April 6th. Plan to spend the day in Fairfield. Don't have a sitter for the kids? Don't worry, they have you covered. Babysitting will be available while you shop. Call 842-6116 for more information.
Hi, welcome to the Subway 7 for 7 radio ad. How would you like to hear it?
From a game show host?
Okay, let's have a round of applause.
Thanks, Johnny. Our contestants are playing for the 7 for 7 menu. They'll choose one of 7 different 6-inch subs, including favorites like the Italian BMT and Black Forest ham, plus get chips and a 21-ounce drink, all for $7. What a deal! Subway, make it what you want. Let's play!
At participating restaurants, additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
Hi folks, this is Sandy at Gale Sales and Service. Here in Southern Illinois, we are on the verge of spring. Woohoo! To move out the old and bring in the new, we are having a sale on some of our discontinued items. There are dishwashers, ranges, side-by-side, and top-mount refrigerators and dehumidifiers on the list with up to 20% off. Come in soon and check on these sale items to receive some excellent values. That's Gale Sales and Service at 1605 West Main in Fairfield. Check them out on our website at gilesales.com.
Black's Fashion Flowers in downtown Fairfield can make any occasion more special with custom-designed floral arrangements and gift items. Check out their selection of Southern Illinois-made Ravenswood Hollow soaps and lotions, Fannie Mae candies, Southern Sisters gourmet food items, and clean-burning soy candles. Black's also has a wide selection of sympathy items. Plus, they're your home for tuxedo rentals from Jim's Formal Wear. Give them a call at 847-7076 or stop in at 310 East Main. Black's Fashion Flowers, your florist with a personal touch, across from the courthouse in downtown Fairfield.
Everyone is talking about the future these days. With help from me, Steve Thompson, and Country Financial, you can own your future. All you need is the right plan to get you started. The kind of plan that will take into account all the things in your life that matter most. I can work with you to put the pieces in place with insurance solutions to help secure a comfortable tomorrow. No matter what stage of life you're in, now is the time to start developing a plan to own your future.
Time for that Fairfield area weather forecast. Mostly sunny today, high 60. Clear tonight, low 42. For tomorrow, 60% chance for rain, high 65. Thunderstorms a possibility on Friday, high 62. For Saturday, scattered showers, high 58. And for Sunday, sunshine with a high of 48. Overnight low was 30. Yesterday's high was 51. Currently, humidity at 90%. Winds are calm. The pressure at 30.42. Visibility at 10 miles. Right now, we've got sunshine and 32 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar weather looking good as well. Nothing showing up precipitation-wise anywhere in the state of Illinois.
This show amounts to nothing. And there's plenty more of it. Back now to Morning Coffee on WFIWradio.com and 104.9 FM.
How do you keep weight off? I mean, you've got the fish fry on Friday night, and it's good. Let me
Right.
tell you something.
Yeah.
They know how to cook. Jeff Wise is out there, and Bill Book, and all those guys know how to cook fish, and it's good.
They
I've
do.
made it the last two years.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think St. Edward's got their sausage supper coming up.
That's this weekend.
That's Saturday, Sunday.
No, that's next weekend. Isn't
next
it?
weekend.
All right. Well, there's sausage.
But
And, okay.
Monday, April 1st,
Yes.
is the Masonic Supper Club, and they've got prime rib this month. And then
the
St.
Elks.
Edward's, the sausage supper
Right.
is next weekend. Plus, on Saturday the 6th, it's the Elks Fish Fry.
I thought you told
membership
me that was the
drive.
4th.
No, April 6th.
April 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote down wrong. Yeah, I got it right.
Okay.
So look at that. There's 4 in a row. That's the 12 pounds I lost right there. Got to be back on.
You know, the rural firemen, though, they do have the grilled fish option.
Do they?
Yeah, it's just covered up with breading. They have a healthy menu, a secret menu.
Why would I want it not deep fried? That's the sin of it. I love it.
They do a good job.
Oh, they do. But there's some great feeds coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel an obligation as the manager of the radio station to represent.
Well, yeah.
And it's an affront if you don't eat.
Yeah. It's considered.
Hey, you don't want to
rude if
insult
go
them.
somewhere.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
I'll
So,
pay
Ken,
for
you
my
got
ticket,
some.
but I'm not going to eat.
You're not going to eat what?
No, I'll pay for my ticket, but I'm not going to.
You're
eat.
the
That's
guy
what
that got 2 cake donuts on the way back to town
They're
yesterday.
no, I'm telling you, that's you. I'm playing you now. If you go to one of these things,
Yeah.
people will get mad if you say, I'm paying my money, but I won't eat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You wanna do
useless.
that.
Yeah.
I can't be
Just can't
throwing
do
money
that.
around like
Can't
that.
do that.
Ken, you're up.
In honor of opening week of Major League Baseball,
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the day.
I
All
have
30
baseball
teams.
trivia.
Go for it.
All right. How many baseballs are used in a typical MLB game?
Wow. They change after every foul or every time the ball goes in the dirt.
I would say 67, 68.
I'm going to say 100.
You're a winner. 110.
110.
Isn't
Wow.
that amazing?
crazy?
And at each one of them before the game
They rub
has
them
to
down
be
with
rubbed
mud.
down with a certain kind of mud that comes from a particular place.
Yeah.
It comes out of a pothole in Fairfield on Maine and Delaware.
They could use the mud from my trenching.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there.
What if they unearth something there?
Then they won't be able to use that mud anymore.
Yeah.
All
right.
There'll be some problem like that.
What country's first Major League Baseball player was Chan Ho Park?
South Korea.
Correct.
Boy, I didn't even get a chance to jump in on that one.
What shortstop holds the Major League record for games played, assists, and double plays?
Okay, let's stop for a second. Games played.
Correct.
Okay.
Assists and double plays.
And double plays.
Now, these aren't games played in a row.
No.
No.
No, these are games played, period.
Okay, I got 2 names that come to mind. One is Cal Ripken Jr. And but then he got moved. He went to third base,
Yeah,
I think,
he
late in his
did.
career. And then I think about Ozzie in particular because. So, what do you think?
Thinking maybe Pee Wee Reese.
Okay, we got 3 names out there. Any of them good?
Pee Wee. Yes, one of them is good.
And that is?
You want to clarify?
All right. Well, I'm going to stick with Ozzie.
Correct.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Who was the last American League player to win the Triple Crown in 1967?
I know. Do you?
Carl Yastrzemski.
Correct.
Good.
How many seasons did Lou Gehrig play every inning of every game?
Well,
Get in here, Jeff. Get in here.
2,100 games.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Divided by 160.
How many seasons did Lou Gehrig play every inning of every game?
I'm going to say 13.
I'm going to say 17.
1. Isn't that unbelievable? 1.
Only one?
Oh, every inning of every game.
But he was in those games.
Yes.
He
So
started
it was
those games. So
that's a trick question.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
How
Slid
many
that one right
seasons?
slid that one right past
He
us.
did.
How many seasons did Hank Aaron blast 50 or more home runs?
50 or more. He was consistently over 40, but I don't think he was over 50 at all.
Twice.
I'm going to say no.
You're going to say 0?
Yes.
You say 2? You're right. No.
None.
None.
I didn't
Never
think
did.
so. I didn't think he ever got over 50. But, I mean, you look at his baseball card, which I used to do. It's 45, 44,
Yeah.
43,
Mr.
43.
Consistency.
Very consistent.
And he
Okay.
wasn't a big guy.
No.
He just had this wonderful ability to turn his hips and the timing to be able to.
Torque. It's all
Yes.
about torque.
Yeah.
Launch angle.
Launch angle. Oh, my.
You throw it, I'll
Launch
hit it.
angle
bat speed.
velocity.
Yes.
You got to throw velocity in there, too.
We're going to see Hank again here in another couple of questions.
Okay.
All right. What explosive base stealer took a $2 3/4 million pay cut to play for the Kansas City Royals in 1995?
I'm going to think.
Base stealer?
Yeah, it's got to be Ricky Henderson, wouldn't you think?
Explosive base stealer.
I don't think Henderson played for the Royals.
Huh? Okay, then who?
What year was this?
1995.
1995. No clue.
No idea.
Vince Coleman.
Oh. You know, they're trying to get him. Did he get into the Cardinal Hall of Fame?
I don't think he did.
He didn't get voted in?
I don't think so.
You know, they keep putting names up there, for instance, like Keith Hernandez. People identify him more as
with
a
a
Met,
Met, yeah.
than they do a Cardinal.
They do.
And he
Okay.
left under strange circumstances. Whitey didn't want him. Why would Whitey not want him?
I'm sure there was a reason.
Yes, I know what the reason is. Go ahead.
Okay, what former Giants
That's the reason.
star is the godfather of Barry Bonds?
I know that one.
I do too.
Willie McCovey.
No.
No.
Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
Willie Mays, okay.
Yes.
All right.
I was thinking
It was a
McCovey.
Willie.
What governor was on hand to greet Hank Aaron at home plate when he set the home run record?
I got a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I think so too.
You go ahead.
Jimmy Carter?
Correct.
Yep.
Jimmy Carter?
Yep. He's straight from the peanut farm. Had Billy with him.
Yep.
I'm going to have a cold beer.
Yeah.
How many? I still have a 6-pack of Billy beer.
Do
If
you?
the American Pickers show up,
We've
send
got
them to
that.
my house.
Go to Ken's. He's got some Billy
Yeah.
beer.
How many intentional walks did Roger Maris receive in his 61 home run season?
Boy, you'd have to think a lot. I mean, Barry Bonds got enormous amount when he was.
I'm going to give you a little clue.
I don't think it was very many because they didn't do that.
Because he
back
was
then.
hitting in front of Mickey Mantle.
Yeah, you don't want to walk
you
him
don't
and
do that.
have the Mick come up. I'm not going to. Okay, I'm going to say that he had about a dozen, an even dozen. How about you, Tom?
I'm going to say 5.
0.
They didn't walk that. Well, that helps you get 60
does.
home runs, doesn't it? Or 61.
Got time for a couple of bonus questions here?
We got time for one.
Name the only player to hit a major league home run and score an NFL touchdown in the same week.
I know. It's either Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders.
Nope. I think it's the guy that played for the Cardinals. Brian
Jordan?
Yeah, Brian Jordan.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders, okay.
Well, there's 3 of them right
what major
there.
league pitcher racked up the most career wins without winning the Cy Young Award?
Most career wins without
Cy Young.
Ken Odie. Thank you. KO
Hey, get out and
Wednesday.
vote next Tuesday.
Yes, please do. Thank you. Take care, Ken.
The proud voice of the Fairfield Mules and the leader in southeastern Illinois sports. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois, 104.9.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. They have a large selection of power sofas, love seats, and recliners. Ask about free financing.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The special counsel Russia report will be made public in weeks, not months, according to Attorney General William Barr, but not as fast as Democrats have demanded.
Democrats want the full Mueller report without any redactions by next week. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
I don't need Attorney General Barr's interpretation of the report.